Hi, my name is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and your #1 source for real estate advice online. I hope you can hear me. I am located right now making this video from Potsdamer Platz in Berlin. And you can see behind me, actually right over there, is the main train station. This used to be the Berlin center of the city. And of course, when Berlin was divided, there was two centers, and one of them was Alexanderplatz, where I also made a video, and this one was the other one. And the city, of course, was divided by the Berlin Wall that was built in 1961. And you can actually see pieces of that wall there right behind me. And the cool thing is too, right behind me, you see that line? That's where the Berlin Wall was, right there. Of course, the city has been reunited since the wall fell in 1989, November 9th, 1989. And the city has since been reunited into one big Berlin city and Germany. So I was just going to give you some footage about where I am right now and how cool it is that I get to travel here. Thank goodness, one and a half months out of the year I take off and travel with my kids all over Europe, and this is one of the videos. But I wanted to tell you a little bit of a background story about me, not necessarily as much as teaching with this video, but more like a background story. As I'm recording this, it is July of 2019. The last time I was in the city, the last and first time before this, I was actually in the city in September of 1989. Now, if you paid attention to my video, you may have heard that I just said right at the beginning of this video that the wall fell in November 9th, 1989. So I was actually in the city about 6 weeks before the wall fell. And that's kind of actually pretty cool, because at the time I came here with a school trip and I was really, really young. And we actually got to go for a day into the GD yard, and you see there's a piece of the wall right here as well. And we went to East Germany for one day for a visit. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put two pictures. One of them I took in one of the areas in East Berlin where we're just hanging out waiting for our bus to come back to pick us up. And I've made a picture in that exact same spot 30 years later. So I was really excited to have been able to find that picture and to find the same spot and take that picture again 30 years later. I also took pictures with my kids there, of course, but that picture basically was duplicated today, 30 years later. So I'm really excited to be here. Now, some of you may not know this, a little bit more background story about me. So when I was here back in 1989, and some of you may not even notice at all, even though I am a US citizen now, have been since 1999. Prior to that, I was a German citizen, and prior to that, I was a citizen of the Soviet Union. In fact, I was born in Russia, I was born in Moscow, in the capital, and it was the Soviet Union back then. So when we came here to the school trip here with my class in 1989, when we did the trip to East Berlin, of course we had to cross one of the checkpoints, and honestly I can't remember which checkpoint we crossed, but I really don't know. But we were forced at the time to exchange West marks for East marks, and of course East marks weren't worth really anything, but West marks were worth quite a bit because it was a Western currency at the time. And they made us exchange. The minimum was 25 German marks. So we got 1-to-1, 25 German West marks to 25 German East marks. And of course, as we crossed the border and they saw my red Soviet Union passport, the border guard said, "Oh no, you're a friend of us. You don't have to exchange at this really bad currency exchange rate for us." Which was really good. I really, was kind of too young to really even understand everything. But it was really cool because once we were on the east side, there wasn't really anything to buy anyways. So I know a lot of my classmates ended up just you know, playing with the money as kids do, and we actually just gave it to passers-by, and couldn't buy anything anyways. There was nothing in the stores. I don't think we even had access to stores. We were allowed to go to the stores, so there's no sense. It was basically a fee that was paid to actually cross the border. So I don't know if you guys knew all of this about me. Multicultural. So yes, born in the Soviet Union, and emigrated to Germany, West Germany, in the 80s, and came to the United States in the early 90s actually. But just to give you a little bit of an idea, this place is amazing. I thought I remembered that Berlin was just amazing the first time I was here, and it's yet still amazing and even more amazing. And I love big cities, as you know. That's one of my favorite places to visit, are big cities, and Berlin is no exception. Now, one thing that I'm really excited and love is the fact that the last time I was here, the city was divided. There was a big wall right there that divided the city, and again, if you want to see, the line goes right there. That's where the Berlin Wall was, goes all the way across the city. The wall is not here anymore. The city is united. The whole city embraced capitalism and good business, and I just love it here. So I hope you guys have a great day investing. I hope you get a chance to go to my website, subscribe to my newsletter. It's at the bottom of this video. Check out my other videos, share them if you like them, leave me comments. And I hope you can also check out my ebooks on my website. One of the things that I do, of course, is tax sale foreclosure investing. I also share a lot of videos of my travels and places where I visit and the cool things I do with my life, my semi-retirement basically. And let's give you some more footage here of the Berlin Wall right here at Potsdamer Platz in Berlin. And just a bit of a correction. I'm sorry if I got this wrong before, but of course Potsdamer Platz, the wall went right through. So as I am standing on the wall right now, where it used to be anyways, this side right here is east, and that was west. And we have some entertainment as well.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.